Anona kids, and I love it when we can all be here together at the Anona Kids Clubhouse. I am a super fan of all of you. Each week, we will learn about the big idea. That's something that God does inside of us to change the world around us. And this month is all about being a super fan and showing kindness. When you're a super fan, you cheer for your team. You make sure your favorite players know that you've got their back. That's how we can treat everyone every day. We can treat other people with kindness. Kindness is showing others that they are valuable by how you treat them. This week, we are going to hear a story about Jesus' great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma and how important it is to show kindness to our friends and our family. Let's go check out what's going on in the clubhouse today.
Dear God, Hallie is a great big sister. I would like to do more stuff with her, but she's always busy. Not in a bad way, just that she's always got stuff going on. But she always takes me to school, checks on me, and is always there when I need her. So, when I found out she was worried about the volleyball tournament, I had a plan. I even got my friends in on it too. We could not wait to see her face. So, when she left to go to the tournament, well, I think me and my friends put her worries at ease. God, thanks for an awesome big sister like Hallie. And thanks for my friends. Oh, and you, God, you're the best cheerleader of all. Good night, Sabrina.
Hi guys, I'm Brian, and welcome back to another episode of my talk show, Brian's World, where I bring in my friends to come talk to me about some of their favorite things. And then we share those things with you. This month, it's all about sports. Do you like watching sports, playing sports, anything that has to do with sports? Then this month is the month for you on my talk show. This week, I brought in my friend Hannah to come talk to me. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Brian. Thank you for letting me be a part of your show. I'm such a big fan.
Wow, thanks. So, besides my show, what else are you a fan of? Any sports players?
Oh, yes. I'm a huge fan of Chad Chalamander of the Chesapeake Cheese Doodles.
Nice. So, how do you show Chad Chalamander kindness?
I'm his #1 fan, duh. What do you mean, how do I show him kindness?
Yeah, kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them.
Oh, of course. I show Chad tons of kindness by sending him fan mail. Speaking of, I haven't sent him any in a couple days. He'll probably be sad. I'll write him one now.
Okay, that sounds like a great way to show kindness.
Dear Chad, I think you're a real rad lad. When you miss field goals, it makes me sad. But just a tad. This card has gone on for far too long. My bad. Your biggest fan, Hannah.
That's cool that you write fan mail for your favorite athletes, but do you write fan mail to anyone else?
Yep, I write fan mail to my friends and family because I'm their biggest fans. I'll write one now. Dear sis, you're definitely on the nice list. Your big smile is something I really miss. I'm so glad you exist. Sincerely, sis.
Maybe I should try writing one. Dear bro. I hope you know, I think you're super slow, and I wish you would go. From bro.
You can't give him that.
Well, why not? I'm showing him kindness. Well, sort of.
There was nothing kind about that card. Sometimes it can be harder to be a fan of those you're closest with, but you'll learn in today's story that the people you're closest with can often be the ones who need your kindness the most. So how about we rewrite that card to your brother?
Ugh.
And maybe make it a little bit more nice.
Ugh, fine.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the Book of Ruth.
In the land of Moab, there lived a young woman named Ruth. She married a man from Judah and must have dreamed of a large family and many children.
We'll name them Zeke and Hannah and...
But Ruth's happily ever after ended before it began. Her husband died and his brother too, and that left Ruth alone with her sister-in-law Orpah and her mother-in-law Naomi, whose husband died too.
I have nothing left.
Naomi had come to live in Moab during a famine in Judah, but she had gotten word that there was plentiful food in her homeland again, so she planned to take a road trip.
Ruth, Orpah, go back to your family homes. May the Lord show you kindness as you have shown me.
So Orpah kissed her mother-in-law and left, but Ruth wouldn't budge.
I'm going with you.
Look, your sister-in-law is going back to her people.
Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God.
Well, okay then.
Finally, after a long and dusty journey, the two women arrived in Naomi's hometown of Bethlehem. Everywhere along the road, barley rippled in the breeze, golden and ready to harvest.
Is that Naomi? She don't look so good.
Don't call me Naomi. The Lord has made my life bitter. I went away full, and the Lord has brought me back empty.
Don't listen to them. You just need dinner and a nap.
Finding food was their top priority.
Some of those barley fields belong to my husband's relative, Boaz.
The grain is being harvested right now. Let me go to the fields and pick up the leftovers.
Go, my daughter.
The law instructed the landowners to leave behind some of the harvest for people who needed food, so Ruth followed behind the harvesters, gathering every bit of barley that fell to the ground.
Barley. Let's see. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, sauté it.
Ruth worked hard in the heat of the day. In the afternoon, Boaz came out to survey the harvest.
The Lord be with you.
The Lord bless you!
Boaz spotted Ruth hard at work and asked his overseer,
Who is that young woman?
She came back from Moab with Naomi. She asked if she could pick up the extra grain and has barely rested all day.
Boaz was moved by Ruth's care for Naomi. He waded through the barley to speak with her.
Stay here and follow along where the men are harvesting. I'll make sure no one bothers you. And when you're thirsty, you get a drink from the water jars.
Why are you so kind to me, a foreigner?
I've been told what you've done for your mother-in-law, how you left your homeland to come here. May the Lord reward you.
Boaz offered Ruth bread and roasted grain to eat, and at the end of the day, she was able to bring a large amount of grain home to Naomi.
So much food!
Ruth continued to work in Boaz's fields until the end of the grain harvest, but even then, life would have been very difficult for two women living alone together. So Naomi laid out a plan for Ruth.
I will do whatever you say.
At the end of the harvest, the workers threshed the grain to separate the edible kernel from the straw. Then they held a big celebration. When the meal was over and the lights burned low, Boaz laid down near the pile of grain to sleep. Ruth arrived and approached Boaz just as Naomi had told her to do. She folded the blanket away from his feet and lay down nearby.
Who's there?
It's me, Ruth. Please give me your protection since you're responsible for our family.
Boaz was surprised, but what Ruth had said was true.
The Lord bless you. Don't be afraid. I'll do what you ask. Everyone knows you are wise and kind.
Even though Boaz agreed to help Ruth, there was a family member who was closer than Boaz. So in the morning, Boaz set out to meet that man and the town elders to settle the matter.
I will buy Naomi's land and also marry Ruth, if you will let me.
Well, I sure can't purchase Naomi's land and take care of my own land, too.
So we're good?
Go right ahead.
Today, you are all my witnesses that I will buy Naomi's land and marry her daughter-in-law, Ruth.
As soon as it could be arranged, Boaz and Ruth were married. Naomi came to live with them, and a short time later, Ruth and Boaz had a new baby boy.
His name is Obed.
Aren't you the sweetest little thing?
So through the kindness of Boaz and Ruth, Naomi had a brand new home and a brand new family too. Everyone could see the difference in her face.
Praise be to the Lord. He's given you a new lease on life, Naomi.
Yeah, that Ruth is better to you than 7 sons.
Now, Ruth's story doesn't end there. Her son Obed had a son named Jesse, who had a son named David, King David. And hundreds of years later, a new baby boy was born in Bethlehem who was a descendant of King David, and his name was Jesus.
Wow, a lot of kindness is being shown in Ruth's story.
Yeah, Boaz was being kind to Ruth, Ruth was being kind to Naomi, and through them, God was kind to all of us.
Hey Brian, did you know that Ruth was the
Great-grandmother of Jesus. Yeah, I did know that.
Well, there was several more greats, but I guess you get the picture.
Well, I know I'm a fan of Ruth. The way she worked so hard and kept her family safe. She was awesome.
Then you should write her some fan mail.
Okay. Dear Ruth, here's the truth. I've been a fan ever since my youth. Your biggest fan, Brian.
Awesome. Kindness matters, especially when it comes to your friends and family.
But the people you're closest to can so easily get on your nerves, and they probably already know how you feel, so you shouldn't have to tell them, right?
You shouldn't assume so. Instead, you should tell the people you care about what they mean to you. Or send them a letter, some fan mail. You can be a super fan and show a little kindness.
I guess you're right. We should be kind to our friends and family even when they get on our nerves, because God can use our kindness to do amazing things in their life.
Exactly. So here's the one thing you should take away from today. Make sure to be kind to your family and friends, and don't let your favorite people forget that they're your favorite people. Okay, Brian, now how about we rewrite that letter to your brother now?
All right. Dear bro, you should know I love you so much that you make my heart glow. I hope you never go. Love, your bro.
That's so much better. Now I want to write some more fan mail. I'll write one for my mom, one for my dad, one for my dog, another one to Chad Chalamander from the Cheese Doodles. He is my favorite. I'll write one to you. Fan mail kindness.
Got a rhythm in my heart and in my soul. Got a reason for this joy I can't control. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep. It's for the world to see your love. Shine, you make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep. It's for the world to see your love. Give a little
showing kindness isn't an easy thing, especially when it comes to our relationships with our family and our close friends. Even though we don't mean to, we can hurt each other's feelings. We can annoy or frustrate each other. We can misunderstand each other. We can take things the wrong way. But when we choose to show kindness, a lot of good can happen. God can work in our lives in big ways and bring healing to our relationships. That's why the important thing to remember this week is be kind to your family and friends. When you show kindness to others, you can show them just how valuable they really are. Do you think your brother or sister knows how valuable they are to you? Try saying it. Or better yet, try showing it. It's like we say here at Anona Kids. I should treat others the way I want to be treated. Do what you would want someone else to do for you. Listen, pay attention. Show some interest in the things that they like to do. Encourage them with some kind words or maybe a note to say that you've always got their back. Don't miss the chance to show kindness to the people that God has put right in front of you. I am so glad that we got the chance to hang out this week. Join us again next time or come see us every Sunday morning at 9:30 on Zoom. Stay connected with our social media for updates and practice showing kindness this week to your family and friends. I hope you have a super great week, and we will see you next time. Bye!